Sicelo Ntuli?
Uyamazi umnumzana Sicelo Ntuli?
Ngiyamazi.
I know him.
Where does he live?
Uhlala kuphi nendawo?
Hlala eThembisa.
In Tembisa.
Is it correct that he is also your uncle?
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi naye umalume wakho?
Yebo malume.
Yes, he's my uncle.
The were photos that were handed in as part of Exhibit DD that shows a person wearing a red t-shirt and jeans. Are you able to identify that person?
Kuneyithombe ke ekhona lapha ngalenkantolo, kunalesi sithombe ke esilaphana, ogqoke ke iskipa esibomvu kanye ke nejini. Ingabe uyambona ukuthi ubani lemo?
Oh, ngiyambona.
Yes, I can see.
Who is this?
Ubani?
Umuzi.
It's Muzi.
Accused number 1.
Umsolo wokuqala.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, he says this photo was taken at the house of Mr. Sicelo Ntuli in Tembisa, who you say is your uncle.
Uthi ke isithombe lesi ke sathwetshulwa ke endlini yakhe umnumzana Sicelo Ntuli oshoyo wena ukuthi umalume wakho.
Akaze sithwetshule endlini kamalume isithombe lesi.
No, this picture was not taken at uncle's house.
Where was it taken?
Sathathwa kuphi nendawo?
Ngiyazazi indawo zaseThembisa kodwa akukhona endlini kamalume la. La ngalolu suku lolu. Ngangikhona ka kuthatha isithombe lesi. uConstable Zungu wathatha isithombe lesi kuMuzi.
I'm not that much familiar with areas in Tembisa, but this is not at the uncle's house. And I was present on the day this picture was taken. It was Constable Zungu who took this picture.
Akabonanga futhi umuzi emshisa isithombe lesi ngoba umuzi ngathi wayesuka kwenye indawo imoto kamalume le.
And Muzi was not aware when this picture of him was taken. I think he was coming from somewhere.
Yes,
and that vehicle, it's uncle's vehicle.
Is it Mr. Sicelo Ntuli?
Yes, it belongs to Sicelo Ntuli.
According to you, when was the photo taken?
Ngokusho kwakho ke ukuthi isithombe lesi sathwetshulwa nini?
Ngeke ngikhumbule unyaka kodwa nje la nganginayo uConstable Zungu ehlanzeni ngafona mina ngifonela uMuzi.
Okay. I just would not be able to remember the year, but on this day I was together with Constable Zungu at Ehlanzeni. I then contacted Muzi. Yebo, wafonela uMuzi wena?
Yebo, mina ngihamba noZwane, noDangu, noKhule.
I was in the company of Zwane, Dangu, and Khule.
Samfonela uMuzi, sambuza ukuthi ukuphi.
We then contacted Muzi and asked as to where he was.
Wathi uMuzi ukhona. Le ndawo ukuthi angizange zaseThembisa kahle. Wazi wasidirect uMuzi wathi uConstable Zungu uyazi lapha kakhona lapha akasho khona uMuzi ukuthi uphi.
Muzi then informed us as to where he was. Because I am not familiar with certain areas in Tembisa, Muzi directed us. But then Constable Zungu said he knew where the place was.
You say you are not able to put the year to the photo.
Uthi-ke unyaka lo ongawukhumbuli.
Unyaka sawukhumbula.
I can't remember the year.
Are you perhaps able to explain as to how this photo ended up in the phone of accused number 2?
Ungasho yini ukuthi kwenzeka kanjani ukuthi isithombe lesi sigcine sesiba kumakhalekhukhwini kaMsolo wesibili?
Ngeke ngazi ngifuna uqamba.
I wouldn't know. I don't want to tell lies.
Did you send it to the phone of accused number 1?
Did he send it to?
To the phone of accused number 1.
Ingabe wena wasithumela yini kumakhalekhukhwini kaMsolo wokuqala?
Isithombe.
The picture.
Yes.
Yebo.
Angeke ngikhuluma mama ngoba ifoni yami neyakhe uAshus number 1 bekuthi mawukuthi mfembeni mina ngicela ukusebenzisa ifoni yakhe ngiyithathe ngiyisebenzise naye mekuthi udinge yami ithathe isebenzise.
I wouldn't be able to recall because what would happen is if I needed to use accused number 1's phone, I would take it and use it. If he wanted to use my phone, he would take my phone and use it.
Right. The next relationship that you testified about was that between you and accused number 5, Mr. Ntuli. You said he is your uncle. Is that correct?
Obunye ubudlelane othule ukuphakathi ngabo ubudlelane phakathi kwakho nomsola wehlanu ushilo ukuthi ke umalume wakho.
Umzala.
Cousin. Ntuli.
So accused number 5 is your cousin.
Umzala wakho.
uNtuli angithi.
You are referring to Ntuli?
Yes, accused number 5.
Yes, he is my cousin.
You have also today testified that accused number 4, Mr. Mapisa, is your uncle.
Namhlanje ke uthule ubufakazi obuthi umnumzana uMaphisa umalume wakho. Umsolo wesine.
Bangibuza qala ngasho ngathi umalume ngoba ungumalume ukuthi ukhulele ngale ngasekhaya umama umama uzalana nomama ngale.
Yes, when I was asked, I did make mention of the fact that he is my uncle. He is my uncle in this sense that he is from the village where my mom comes from. They were all born in that same area.
A name was also mentioned during these proceedings of Mr. Mabungu Ntuli.
Kukhona ke negama likhulunyiweke lana igama likaMabhungu Ntuli.
Do you know him?
Uyamazi?
Yeah, umalume ogcina komama.
Yes, he is the last born he's an uncle but the last born from the side of my mother.
Another name was mentioned, namely Buhle Spiva Ntuli. Do you know him?
Ubuhle Spiva Ntuli uyamazi?
Umalume.
He's an uncle.
Accused number 3, Mr. Ngube, do you know him?
Umsolo wesithathu uMnumzana Ngube uyamazi yena?
Hayi angimazi.
No, I don't know him.
It was put in record that accused number 3, Mr. Ngube, is friends with your uncles, Mr. Mabungu Ntuli and accused number 4, Mapisa. Now, how come don't you know accused number 3?
Objection, madam. That's a very unfair question. He has said he does not know accused number 3 at all. Now the question is, information came up here at court that accused number 3 and Mabungu Ntuli, who is the witness's uncle, are friends. It is very unfair, therefore, to ask him as to how come does he not know his uncle's friends. That is a very unfair question, my lord. Uncle could be having 100 friends, definitely not know all, okay?
We'll just rephrase that. You say you don't know accused number 3, Mr. Ngube, notwithstanding the fact that he is friends of your uncle, Mabungu Ntuli and Mapisa.
Uthi-ke awumazi noma awazani naye umsolo wesithathu uMnumzana Ngube. Nano manje yena-ke ewumngane kamalume wakho uMabhungu Ntuli kanye naye uMapisa.
Abangani bomalume angibazi badala umalume kini.
My uncle's friends, I don't know them or are not known to me because my uncles are much older than me.
We are going to show you a photo According to the defense, this photo was taken on the 26th of October 2014 during a travel in a Kumbi to Spruit, various places, Spruit, Lesedi, Josh Koch, Are you able to identify the persons on that photo as part of Exhibit S?
Sokutshengisa lesi sithombe ke kuyasho isithombe ke lesange 26 October 2014 kuyashiwo ke ukuthi isithombe lesi ke sathuluka ke kunohambo lwalukhona ke lapho kuhanjwa ngekhombi kuyiwa eSpruit. Ingaba abantu labo babone kulesithombe uyabazi?
Eish. Awuphendula ibhekisi ngapha ngiboni.
Says you can't see.
Okay.
Uyabona?
Yeah, ngiyababona.
Yes, I can see them.
Yes, starting with the one on your left.
Masicala ngalo.
Umalume uSiphiva.
That's Uncle Spiva.
Yes, and next to him.
Celeni kwakhe
Uthwa uMabhungu.
Mabhungu.
Yes, and next to Mabungu.
Celeni kwaMabhungu.
Umthosini.
Mthokoziseni.
Yeah, the surname.
Isibongo.
Maphisa.
Maphisa.
That's accused number 4.
Accused number 4.
Naye angimazi.
I don't know.
Yes,
Yebo.
and next to
Eduze kwakhe.
Mapisa.
Angimazi.
I don't know.
Well, the person has been identified as accused number 3.
Lona ke uthi awumazi ke kushiwo ke ukuthi umsola wesithathu.
Hayi angimazi.
I don't know.
And that's accused number 3 is Mr. Mthobisi Prince Ngube.
And so Mnumzana Mthobisi Prince Ncube.
Okay.
Okay.
You see, he's with 3 of your uncles, but you maintain that you don't know him.
Yabona lapha noma kulesi sithombe ke umini nomalume bakho abathathu kodwa usasho ukuthi awumazi.
Hayi angimazi.
No, I don't know him.
It's two. It's two of his workers.
This is part of Exhibit S. Are you able to identify the persons of that photo?
Kuseyingxenye ke le ya alphamu ke ebizwa ngokuthi la inkantolo Exhibit S.
Page 17 of Exhibit S.
Lona ke upage 17. Ungaba uyabazi yini abantu laba besithombe lesi?
Hayi angibazi.
No, I don't know them.
Taken on the 26th of October 2014.
Isithombe lesi esathwetshulwa ngazo i-26 October 2014.
Hayi angisazi. Angimazi.
I don't know about.
The person wearing the hat, is he not known to you?
Lo yena ke onesigqoko awumazi?
Hayi angimazi.
No, I don't know.
He's been identified as accused number 5, Mr. Ntuli. You said is your cousin.
Uma ke echazwa ke lana uchazwe ke nanjengomsola wesihlanu umnumzana uNtuli oshilo ke wena noma ushilo ke wena ukuthi umzala wakho.
Ayi cha lapha naye. Ngiyamazi umzalwane kodwa lo yamuntu. Angimazi.
Oh no, I know my cousin, but that person, no, I don't know that person.
Are you able to identify the background where the photo was taken?
Emuva ke la isithombe lesi sathuthuka khona ke ingaba uyazi ukuthi kukephi nendawo lapha yana emuva?
Angazi.
No, I don't know.
Then photo 23 of Exhibit S. Are you able to identify the persons on the photo?
Kulesi ke isithombe uyabazi abantu laba bakwisithombe lesi?
Malume lo ngiyamazi.
That's my uncle, I know him.
Yeah, which one?
Muphi yena?
Nawo uqosikile sibomvu.
The one with the red t-shirt, wearing a red t-shirt.
Yeah, what is his name?
Igama lakhe Mabhungu.
Mapumbu.
And the person that he is with?
Umuntu lo anaye?
Angimazi umuntu mina.
I don't know the person.
Page 45 of Exhibit S. Are you able to identify the two persons on the photo?
Laba babili bona kulesi sithombe uyabazi?
Angibazi laba tu.
I don't know these persons.
On this page 9 of Exhibit S, are you able to identify the persons on this photo?
Laba bakulesi sithombe bona uyabazi?
Angiboni lutho belesa asibonakala sisithombe.
I can't see a thing there. This picture is not clear.
We're just trying to find a clearer picture.
Sizama ke ukuthi sithole esibonakalayo.
Here's a clearer picture. Are you able to identify the persons on the photo?
Nasi ke esibonakalayo uyabazi abantu bakwisithombe lesi?
Ngiyambona lo phezulu.
Yes, I see the one at the top.
Who is it?
Ubani?
Maphesi.
Maphisa.
And the one that he's with?
Lo anaye?
Angimazi.
No, I don't know.
And you have testified that accused number 4, Mapisa, is your uncle.
Usushilo ukuthi umsola wesine uMaphisa umalume wakho?
Yebo.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Zungu, if we can This is part of Exhibit DD. Are you able to identify the persons on the photo?
Uyababona bona laba abakulesi sithombe?
Ngiyambona lo wedwa ofake ibuka angimazi.
I can identify, or I see the one with the glasses on, but the other one, no, I don't know.
Who is it?
Ubani?
Ubuka Umuzi.
Umuzi.
Choose number 1.
I choose number 1.
Now, this photo was found on the downloads of the phone of accused number 2, and the explanation was that you are probably the person who sent it to accused number 2, sorry.
Lesithombe lesi ke sitholakele uma ke seku downloadwa ke masasebenzisa lelo gama ke umakhalekhukhwini wakhe umsolo wesibili. Makuchazwa ke kwathiwa kungenzeka ukuthi wena ke umuntu owathumela isithombe lesi kuyena umsolo wesibili.
Ngenze sathunyelwa yimi.
That it was possible that it was sent by me.
Yes, there is a record that we've just read out to you.
Yebo ikona lokho besiqeda ukufundela kona.
Shuthe ngoba ngathi ukade kwashuthe khona lo muntu.
Where was the picture taken? Because I don't even know as to where was it taken from.
Do you have any comment that you are probably the person who sent it using accused number 1's phone to accused number 2?
Ukhona wena ongakusho kule nkulumo ethi ungenzeka akuthiwa wena ukuthi kungenzeka ukuthi mhlawumbe wena owasithumela isithombe lesi usithumela kuyena unumber 2 usebenzisa umakhalekhukhwini ka number 1.
Ayish ngingazi kodwa khona mina ukusendelana nawo mafika izinto sikhuluma naye efonini ngoba ngisho ukuthi ifoni ka number 1 asho number 1 nami ngibenge ngiyithatha mangicela ukuthi ngiyisebenzise kukho into engifuna ukuzenza kuyo naye futhi eyithathe yami phone.
I wouldn't know and when it comes to exchanging things with Mafika we would be talking like telephonically, but as previously said that it would happen that I would use accused number 1's phone, that he would also use my phone.
Now, Mr. Zungu, yesterday we traversed the cell register or the custody register of Primrose Police Station, Exhibit ZZ4A, which indicate that you were detained there on the 23rd of June 2020 until the 25th of June 2020 when you went to the Vosloorus court.
Izolo ke sikhulumile ngazo incwadi leziyana ke zase-police station lase-Primrose ekuyikhona ke la owawubhalelwe khona ke usuka ngazo i-23 June 2020 wayoshaya ke i-25 June 2020 kathi ke uya enkantolo yase-Vosloorus.
We also referred to the entries in the occurrence book of Primrose Police Station, Exhibit ZZ4 in brackets B.
Sikhulumile ke ngalokho ke okubhaliwe ke kwincwadi lezo ke ezase-police station lase-Primrose.
From the 23rd of June 2020 up to the date when you were booked out to the Vosloorus court.
Kusukela ke ngazo i-23 zika June 2020 kwaze kwayoba ilanga leli owawukhishwa ngalo ke uzoya ke enkantolo eVosloorus.
On the 25th of June 2020 at 09:30.
Ngazo i-25 zika June 2020 lesikhathi ke ku 9:30.
You left the Primrose Police Station at 08:50 on the 25th of June 2020, when you were booked out by Sergeant Mokhani and arrived at Phosphorus Court at 09:30.
Isikhathi ke kwaku 10 to 9 no 8:50 ngathi ke wakhishwa ke khona lapho police station yase Primrose kwase kuthi ke ngo 9:30 uyena uSergeant Mokhani ngo 9:30 ufika ke khona ePhosphorus.
And we also handed up the SAP-14, the register of Phosphorus Police Station as Exhibit ZZ4 in bracket C, that confirms that you were received at 09:30.
Sase sindlulisa nayo ke incwadi yase Phosphorus police station lena ebizwa ukuthi phecelezile iSAP 14 yakhona ke lapho eshoyo ke noma eyisiqiniseko sokuthi isiqinisekiso sokuthi nabo ke uma bekuthola ke noma bekwamukela kwaku 9:30.
And as well as the occurrence book of Phosphorus Police Station, Exhibit ZZZ in brackets 4 in brackets D, that confirm that you were received on the 25th of June 2020 at 09:30, and at 12:20 you were released, and the entries that your case was not enrolled.
Nanokuthi ke nencwadi ke yakhona lapho ePhosphorus isiqinisekiso sokuthi ke impela ke wamukela noma ke wafika ke lapho ngaye u9:30 kwase kuthi ke ngaye u12:20 ila owajedelwa khona ke ukuthi ke usungahamba ke uye ekhaya ngoba ke kwatholakala ukuthi ke icala lelo ke noma igama lakho lalingekho ezincwadini zalapha enkantolo.
Now, you have testified that Sergeant Mokhani visited you on the Tuesday, that is the date on which you were admitted to Primrose Police Station, on the 23rd of June 2020.
Wethululeke ufakazi bokuthi kwangolesibili nge-23 zikaJune 2020 uma ke uSergeant Mokhani wezake lapho kuwena.
Is it correct?
Ingaba kuyiqiniso lakho?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you testify that when Sergeant Mokhani visited you on the Tuesday, the 23rd, he told you that since you are wearing a jersey, it means someone knows that you have been detained.
Wabususho ubufakazi bakho ukuthi wathi umefika kuwena ke uSergeant Mokhani wakuthola ke ugqoke ijezi washo ukuthi nanjengoba ke manje usugqoke ijezi okusho ukuthi ke sebeyakwazi ke ukuthi ula.
Is it correct? Is that your evidence?
Yes.
You further testify that the following day, on a Wednesday, Sergeant Mokhani came to fetch you from the cells and took you to an office where Brigadier Gininda and the person that you refer to as Mamfundisi, Sergeant Mohola were. Is that correct?
Wasusho ke ubufakazi bakho ukuthi ke ngelanga elilandelayo kwangolesithathu waseza ke uSergeant Mokhani ezokuthatha ke noma ezokhipha lapha emaseleni wakhambisa kwioffice lapho na ke ekwakunoBrigadier Gininda kanye naye ke umama lo kumbiza ngokuthi umamfundisi uSergeant Mohola.
Yebo.
Yes.
And what was the purpose of you being taken to Brigadier Gininda and Sergeant Mohola?
Inhloso yokuthi ke akuthatheke ahambe nawe aye kulela office ekwakunoGininda noMohola kubona ke kwakuyini?
Angazi kwakuyini ngoba bafike bangitshela ukuthi ngizobhala istatement, ngabuza ukuthi ngizosibhala kanjani istatement. Base bechaza-ke bona ukuthi
Is that was said by Muzi about me and transfer it to this side, I'll just sign.
We'll get to that aspect in a bit. You testify that Sergeant Mokhane then left you in the presence of Brigadier Gininda and Sergeant Mohola. He left that particular room, is that correct?
Ushilo-ke kubufakazi bakho ukuthi uSergeant Mokhane wase ekushiya-ke lapho ekushiya kanye naye uBrigadier Gininda no Sergeant Mohola.
Mfundisi yebo.
Yes.
Are you able to describe this room where you were taken to?
Igumbi leli owahanjiswa kulona noma wasiwa kulona ungalisho noma ungachaza ukuthi kwakuyigumbi elinjani?
Hayi ngeke ngichaze kodwa nje yi-room nje.
I won't be able to describe it, but it's just a room.
How did you know that this Brigadier Gininda and Mamfundisi, or Sergeant Mohola?
Wazi kanjani-ke ukuthi kwakuwu-Brigadier Gininda kanye noMamfundisi?
Wabasho.
They said so.
So they introduced themselves to you.
Okusho ukuthi bazethula kuwena.
Cha, basho nje ukuthi bona mina ngingibani.
No, they just said, I am so and so. The other one also said, I'm so and so.
Did they explain to you as to what prompted them to come to Primrose Police Station?
Ingaba bakutshela yini ukuthi yini noma eyabaholela ekuthini baye e-police station yase-Primrose?
Akaze bengitshela.
They never told me.
When they introduced themselves to you, what did they say?
Uma besho-ke ukuthi mina ngubani, yini le abayisho? Bathini uma besho?
Bathi bafike basho bathi wachaza uGininda wathi yena uGininda wathi lona ubizwa mama Mfundisi. Wakhohlwa nje sengikhohlwa igama lakhe wathi uthi ngubani. Base besho ukuthi ngoba lapha nje bamelana necala ukufa kwasenza umeyiwa.
It was Brigadier Gininda who did the talking and said that he was Gininda, and also said that this was Mamfundisi, or she's known as Mamfundisi. I just forgot the name. And they further said that they were there with regards to the death of Senzo Meyiwa.
Visit over and above telling you that they were there regarding the death of Mr. Senzo Meyiwa. Did they explain as to why they were there?
Ngaphandle kokusho ukuthi ke babe lapho ngenxa yokufa kaSenzo Meyiwa, ngabe isizathu sokuya lapho nokuthi kwakungani babe lapho basisho yini? Ngaphandle nje kokusho ukuthi sila ngokufa kaSenzo Meyiwa.
Basho bathi bona balapha ngokufa kwaSenzo Meyiwa. Umuntu osebhalile umuzi ubhale wathi ngawe. Ngathi uthini ngami umuzi?
Yes, they did say that they were there regarding the death of Senzo Meyiwa, and that there's already something that is written by Muzi about you. I then inquired as to what it is or what it was that was said about me by Muzi.
Lapha ngabatshela khona mina ngathi hayi mawukuthi umuzi ubhale ngami ngoba mina ayikho into engizoyibhala ngazana lo Senzo Meyiwa. Angifevani nabhola mina. Thathani kwaMuzi nikubuyise ngapha kimi.
That is then when I told them that whatever it is then that was written by Muzi about me, because I know nothing about Senzo Meyiwa, I know nothing, I'm not a football fan or follower, so take whatever it is that I said by Muzi about me and transfer it to this site.
Who spoke to you specifically?
Ubani lo owayekhuluma nawe?
Gininda.
Gininda.
Did he explain to you that he's the leader of the investigating team in the Senzo Mewa case?
Ingaba washo yini kuwena ukuthi kwakuyena-ke noma yena-ke kwakuyena oholi ithimba labaphenyi lona icala lokushona kaSenzo Meyiwa?
Akaze ngitshele.
He never told me.
Did he perhaps explain to you as to why they approached you specifically?
Ingaba wakutshela yini ukuthi kwakungani beze kuwena?
Bathi beze ngoba umuzi ubhale ngami la phansi ukuthi mina engizokhuluma into okuyona yona ukuthi babe kuphi. Isikhathi leso.
They said that they came to me specifically because Muzi had written something about me that I was going to tell them as to where they were at that particular time.
Did Brigadier Gininda explain to you that as an arrested person you have rights?
Ingaba washo yini kuwena uBrigadier Gininda ukuthi nanjengomuntu okoshiwe ukuthi unamalungelo onawo?
Akaze ngitshele.
No, he never told me.
But in your evidence in chief, you did testify that he explained to you that as an arrested person you have rights.
Kodwa-ke uma uqala nje uthi ubufakazi bakho noma ubufakazi bakho-ke obuyinhloko ushilo ukuthi bakutshela ukuthi unamalungelo noma kwashiwo kuwena ukuthi unamalungelo.
Bakusho bani?
Who said?
You testified in your evidence in chief that they explained to you, Brigadier Gininda explained to you that as an arrested person you have rights.
Kubufakazi bakho-ke ushilo wathi-ke uBrigadier Gininda wakutshela ukuthi unamalungelo. No, he never told me.
And you further testify that he gave you a document
Wabe sewusho futhi-ke ukuthi kunephepha akunikeza lona.
which you say you did not read.
Ushilo ukuthi awukazi ulifunda iphepha lelo.
Iphepha ngaze ngilifunde. Akaze ngitshele namalungelo mina.
I never read the document, but he never told me that I had rights.
Ngoba ngangazi ukuthi lisho ukuthini.
Because I didn't know what that document meant.
What sort of document was it?
Kwakuyiphepha elinjani?
Elimhlophe.
A white paper,
Page
just a single page.
Was there information that was written on that document?
Kukhona okwakubhaliwe kulelo phepha lelo?
Angaze nginangisho ukunaka nje.
I did not even take note of it. I just folded it and placed it over there.
So are you now disputing your own evidence that Brigadier Gininda explained to you that as an arrested person you have rights?
Ingabe manje-ke uphikisana nobufakazi bakho obushilo ngaphambilini ukuthi uBrigadier Gininda wakutshela ukuthi unamalungelo usuyakuphikisa-ke manje lokho kushiwo kuwena?
Akaze ngitshele ukuthi nginamalungelo, wanginika iphepha elilodwa.
He never informed me that I had rights. He just gave me a single document.
So are you deviating from your own evidence in chief?
Ingabe-ke manje usuyasuka-ke kuloko kushilo ngaphambilini?
Ebengitheni ngaphambilini.
What did I say before?
That they explained to you that as an arrested person you have rights.
Ukuthi-ke bachazela ukuthi nanjengomuntu oboshiwe unamalungelo.
Banginika iphepha.
They gave me a document.
Did they explain your constitutional rights to you?
Ingabe amalungelo akho ngokomthetho sisekelo bakutshela yini?
Akaze befundele.
They never read to me.
So no rights were explained to you.
Okusho ukuthi akunamalungelo nje abakufundela wona.
Engwazi yawo.
That I know of, there are none.
In terms of the custody register from Primrose Police Station, Exhibit ZZZZ, in brackets 4, in brackets A, the cell register under column 7. The heading is Constitutional Rights. Under 7.2, subcolumn 7.2, it says notice. There's a number R8176427, which basically indicating that the document that was handed to you, that is the number there containing your constitutional rights, according to this information.
Ngokwalokho okubhalwe laphayana ke. Okay.
The state is specifically asking about Mr. Gwabeni's interaction with Brigadier Gininda on the 24th. The piece of a register that the state is referring to relates to the date of the 23rd of June, 2020, a day before he went to go and meet Mr. Gininda. So it is therefore unfair for the state to impute to this witness that on the 23rd, there was a piece of a document that was given and written that notice number there. Then that would mean that that was done on the 24th by Mr. Gininda. I actually don't know what the state is trying to do on this, my lord. Yes, Mr.
Yes, we'll just rephrase. According to the SAP 14 form, the custody register indicates that on the 23rd of June, 2020, under the column Constitutional Rights, subcolumn 7.2, a notice of constitutional rights with the number R8176427 appears against your name, indicating that it was issued to you.
Kunenamba ke ebhaliwe ke laphayana, number leyo ke eqinisekisayo noma eyisiqinisekiso sokuthi ke liphepha ke leli ke lawo ke amalungelo walinikwa.
What is your comment?
Uthini kwakho?
Ngalithola iphepha ngikaze ngifundelwe amalungelo ami.
I received the document, but my rights were never ever read to me.
Who gave you that document?
Ubani wakunika lona?
Ngathola khona lapha e-ofisini yakukhona khona Mamfundisi noGininda.
I received it at that particular office where I found Mamfundisi and Gininda.
We just wish to refer to the record of the 25th of November, 2025, page 56, line 14. This is the cross-examination. Sorry, I'm sorry. This is your evidence in chief, whilst being led by Advocate Nisi. At line 16, you testified as follows, Mr. Zungu, referring to your interaction with Brigadier Gininda and Sergeant Mkhola. Say, they inform me that as an arrested person, I have got rights.
Lana ke mshushisi tufunda ke kubufakazi bakho bange 25 November 2025 ku page 56 ku line 14. La washo khona ke wena wathi bangitshela ukuthi na njengomuntu oboshiwe namalungelo. Umshushisi ke kwakusho wena ke lapho ke 25 November 2025. They never told me, they just gave me a document.
They then gave me a document to read, which I never read. I just put it there.
Base benginikeza ke iphepha ukuthi ngilifunde kodwa ngikaze ngilifunde ngalibeka nje lapha ya. I never read it, I just put it there.
Then at line 19, Advocate Nisi. Now, who was leading the discussion or the process of talking? Who was doing the talking? And you responded at line 21, it was Gininda.
Wasekubuza-ke u-advocate umnisi ukuthi kwakungubani-ke owayekhuluma noma-ke owayehola-ke lezo inkulumo lezo, wasuphendula-ke wena wathi kwaku-Brigadier Gininda.
owayekhuluma yebo.
Yes, the one that was doing the talking.
Then at line 22, Advocate Nisi, thank you. Then he speaks about rights. Then he gave you a paper to read, which you did not read. Then what happened?
Wabe usuthi-ke wena-ke wakhuluma-ke yena ekhuluma ngamalungelo. Lana-ke ithi u-advocate umnisi-ke uthi lana wase ekhuluma-ke ekhuluma ngamalungelo wase kunikeza-ke iphepha ukuthi ulifunde ongalifundanga-ke. For the one that you just read, advocate, now.
The second last.
Okay. Yes, I read it.
No, Mr. Mnisi is interposing the discussion. In other words, he says, Gininda gave you the rights and the paper to read. So he expects Mr. Gwabeni to say what happened thereafter.
Ukuthi-ke kwase kwenzekani-ke ngoba lana-ke u-advocate umnisi washo ukuthi-ke wase ekhuluma ngamalungelo bekunikeza-ke iphepha ukuthi ufunde ongakazi ufunde kwase kwenzekani-ke.
Angikaze ngifunde iphepha ngathatha ngalibeka lapha.
I never read the document, I just took it and put it over there.
Now, you have just said that they never explained to you that as an arrested person, you have got rights.
Ukuthi iyasho ukuthi akabakaze bakutsheleke noma bakuchazeleke ukuthi nanjengomuntu oboshiwe unamalungelo. Noma ukuthi into abazange abakaze bayenze leyo nto ukuthi bakuchazele. They never told me.
And we put it to you earlier on that you are therefore deviating from what you said in your evidence in chief.
Se ngiyasho-ke manje kuwena-ke ukuthi uma usho kanjalo-ke manje ukusho ukuthi-ke manje usuphikisana-ke nento oyishilo ngaphambilini.
You are basically contradicting your own evidence.
Ngishoyo-ke ukuthi usuphikisa ubufakazi bakho manje.
Ukuthi ngafundela akaze ngifundele amalungelo ami mina.
That the rights were read. My rights were never read to me.
No, that as an arrested person, you do have rights.
Hayi ukuthi wawafundela ukuthi nje uchazelwe ukuthi nanjengomuntu bakusho ngomlomo ukuthi nanjengomuntu oboshiwe unamalungelo. Hayi ukuthi bakufundele ukuthi bakutshele ngomlomo.
Akaze bengitshela.
They never told me.
Right. Were the provisions of section 204, and we'll just try to go through them with you, explain to you section 204 of the Criminal Procedure Act.
Kunesigaba-ke la emthethweni uma besisho-ke abomthetho-ke basibiza ngokuthi-ke section 204 ingaba-ke khona-ke abachazela abakusho kuwena ngaso leso sigaba leso somthetho.
Angisazi.
I don't even know about it.
The effect of section 204, without going into the detail, it's an indemnification of an accomplice.
Ngamafushane-ke ukuthi-ke singayanga kude-ke kusona-ke ukuthi-ke umuntu obe nengxenye noma obe yingxenye-ke kwisigameko-ke esenzekile noma-ke kulokho ekwenzekile kodwa-ke ekugcineni-ke lowo muntu loyo abese umuntu-ke othola ukushwela noma-ke othola ukuthi-ke yena-ke angabisa uma ukuthi egcineni inkantolo izofikela kusinqumo ukuthi yena-ke athole ukuthi-ke inkantolo ipholele noma idedele.
Section 2.4 protects accomplices, that is, people who might have been involved in the commission of an offense or know about the commission of the offense or associated themselves in the commission of the offense.
Okushiwo-ke isona-ke lesigaba lesi ukuthi-ke sivikela abantu abebeyingxenye kwisigameko esenzekile-ke sobulelesi abanolwazi abanalo ngesigameko leso esenziwe noma esenzekile,
who will, through their evidence, have to disclose that they themselves have committed the offense or have knowledge about the commission of the offense, or help the person who was involved in the commission of the offense to get away.
ukuthi-ke umuntu loyo obeyingxenye kwenziweni-ke kobulelesi noma onolwazi noma osize umuntu noma abantu abenze ubulelesi lobo-ke ukuthi abasize ngokuthi-ke angasho lutho ngabo.
Was this explained to you?
Ingaba lokhu wachazelwa yini?
Akazi.
Never.
You testify that they told you, that's now Brigadier Gininda and Sergeant Mohola, that they were going to write a statement about you.
Ushilo noma-ke ubethulile ubufakazi-ke bokuthi bakutshela-ke sikhuluma manje ngaye uBrigadier Gininda kanye naye-ke umfundisi ukuthi manje babezobhala i-statement ngawo.
Basho ngathi mina statement engizosibhala. Bayikho into engiyaziyo.
They said so. I then said that I was not going to write any statement because I know nothing.
You further testify that you responded by saying you have nothing to do with soccer. They asked you about South African goalkeeper. You said you don't watch soccer.
Ufakazi bakho-ke bethulwe-ke washo ukuthi-ke ubatshelile-ke noma wabatshela ukuthi awazi lutho ngebhola. Bakubuza-ke goalkeeper wase South Africa washo wena ukuthi awulibuki ibhola.
Yebo.
Yes, that's correct.
In which language was Brigadier Gininda communicating with you?
Manje-ke ekhuluma nawe uBrigadier Gininda wayekhuluma luphi ulimi?
Wayezama isiZulu, akawazi ukusikhuluma.
He tried to speak isiZulu, but he's not fluent in isiZulu. He cannot speak isiZulu.
Brigadier Gininda testified in this court. He testified that he's in fact Zulu. Zulu speaking.
Ubufakazi abethulileke noma abethula phambi kwale nkantolo uBrigadier Gininda wayitshela inkantolo le ukuthi yena ungumZulu.
Ekatolo kimi ave fika esikhuluma isiZulu.
Yes, in court, but to me he never spoke isiZulu.
Why do you say so?
Kungani usho kanjalo?
La efika kimi iphimboza akaze ekhuluma isiZulu khomba ukuthi umuntu okhuluma isiZulu. Mina nje ngikhuluma isiZulu esiphelele.
When he got to me in Primrose, he never spoke in isiZulu. I speak proper Zulu.
In which language did he communicate with you?
Manje-ke wayekhuluma nawe ngaluphi ulimi?
Wayesizama isiZulu.
He tried his best. He did his best in speaking isiZulu.
Are you saying that the person who's Zulu speaking, Gininda, is a Zulu surname? Are you saying that he could not speak isiZulu?
uGininda isibongo sesiZulu manje-ke okushoyo wena ukuthi wayengakwazi ukukhuluma isiZulu.
Asikho ngakithi.
There's no such surname
My
where we
Lord,
come from.
there is no evidence that has been led towards the surname of Gininda being categorized in terms of the race, my Lord. There is no such evidence.
What is the evidence, Ms. Sholo?
I mean, evidence, my
Yes, what is the evidence?
Lord, regarding the allocation. There is no evidence
About what?
about the allocation of the race.
About the nationality of Gininda.
Yes.
He's a South African to start with.
Sorry, madam.
Is he a South African to start with?
That also was not led.
No, I'm just asking. Was he born in South Africa?
That also was not led.
Well, he attended school in South Africa.
Also, that evidence has not.
I remember him saying he was born in South Africa, Johannesburg, specifically that he attended school in Mofolo. Do you recall that evidence?
Yes, my lord.
Do you recall it?
Yes.
Yes. Maybe you must praise yourself about the
But
evidence.
the issue is not about the school and the other things. The issue is about.
No, you can see Mr. Baloyi is trying to establish how they communicated. Maybe they spoke Chinese.
Yes.
Some
yes,
Zulu
ma'am.
speak Chinese. I don't know.
But my objection is only in respect of the category, nationality of the surname, madam. Only. As the surname belonging to Zulu.
They say that's the name.
We don't have
belong to
Zulu. We
Zulus.
don't have Gininda in Zulus.
There's no Gininda in Zulus.
We don't have Gininda. Gininda is not a Zulu surname.
My lord, we're really not going to
Are you going to pursue that?
debate that aspect. The fact of the matter is,
Yeah.
Brigadier Gininda testified that he attended school in Soweto.
Yeah.
That's,
How old is Gininda, by the way? I mean, he's a brigadier, I know.
yes.
And he said he worked all his life in Gauteng, if I recall.
Is it please the court, man? I see Mr. Severe Flesh.
No, we're still busy with Ms. Msholo. But what the point is, Mr. Gobin says he doesn't say he couldn't communicate with Gininda. He says Gininda tried to communicate with him. But he doesn't tell us how he tried. Maybe he should tell us how he tried. Uzamile ukukhuluma isiZulu. Maybe ungasitshela ukuthi uzame kanjani. And then we can go for lunch. What time is it?
Almost 5 to. Almost 5 to.
7 minutes to. Mr. Zungu, when you say that he tried to communicate to you in isiZulu, can you just explain what do you mean?
Uma ungachaza kule nkulumo oyishoyo ukuthi wazama ukukhuluma isiZulu ukuthi usho ukuthini ngalokho.
Okhomba ukuthi amagama amanye isiZulu akawabeki mbaba.
Which is an indication or which indicates that some of the words in isiZulu, he would not put them as is or not put them clearly.
Such as which words?
Amagama afana
Kanje ngokuthi nje mayebuza ukuthi mangimtshela ukuthi umuzi umfowethu. Mase umfowenu kanjani? Mase ngimtshela uzala umamkhulu. Mase ethi ukuthi ubhuti wakho, umntaka mama lo yena.
asingayenzi bende baba. Awuphindi iqale phansi. Uthini?
Kanje ngokuthi mayebuza ukuthi umuzi uthi umfowenu kanjani.
And then when I say to him, Muzi is my brother, he would then ask you, how is he your brother, Yebo?
Mase ngimtshela ukuthi umntaka mama. Mase ethi yini umntaka mama? Lo mntaka sazi isiZulu.
I would then say to him that he is my mother's child. He would then ask, what is your mother's child? That person doesn't know isiZulu.
But what's wrong with it? Is accused number one your mother's child?
Manje-ke yini
Are you
engasiyona?
siblings?
Umuzi umntaka ma wakho.
Yebo,
Yes,
umfowethu.
he's my brother. Yes.
Are you siblings?
Umntana kini, wakini.
Cha, uzala umama yena mama, umntaka mama.
No. Our mothers are sisters. He's my mother's child.
Yes, but what's wrong if just on your evidence, if someone asks you if he is your brother?
Manje-ke, uma
Just to clarify that.
uma sifuna nje ukuthi sichazeke, yini-ke inkinga ngalokho uma umuntu ekubuza efuna ukuthi umchazele yini inkinga ngalokho?
Ngicabanga ukuthi inkinga ayikho ukuthi ngiqonda ukuchazela ukuthi isiZulu akasibeki siqonde.
There is no problem, but what I'm trying to say to you is that he doesn't speak isiZulu like in properly.
As a good please, will this be enough for the time?
Yeah, it is.
The long agenda.
Yeah, just for my observation as a bystander. I've heard here the evidence, and I'm not decrying anybody, but I've listened to evidence here. A person say, umntana kamalume, or umalume. And when the further question is, umalume kanjani? Hayi, uzalwa la, ngiphuma khona. Nomama wami. You remember that evidence?